Goons podcast.
Hey, Peter!
Hey, Peter, what up, Peter?
Hey, Peter.
Yeah, we
what
have
up,
Peter Griffin on the show today.
Welcome back.
Hey,
to
Peter.
Goons.
Cohog.
Oh, order a liter of Amaranth's Best, Peter.
Excuse me? It's hot.
Are you okay? Are you having a stroke?
I'm having a good old stroke, actually.
A booger
if I'm
stroke.
being honest.
A good old stroke, huh?
What kind of stroke?
The wiener kind.
Let's go. That is the best kind of stroke.
Stroking my wiener downtown.
Top 10 strokes.
You ever actually think that you're having a stroke? Like, you ever have a moment where you're just
Every
like...
time I'm on this
okay.
podcast.
Yeah.
Just in a perpetual state of stroke. Just
You've never,
constantly
like...
stroke.
You've never been doing something and you're like, man, am I having a stroke right now?
No.
Genuinely?
No. Are you the same guy who thinks he gets heart attacks like every 3 days?
No, I used to before I found out that my heart was okay and then I stopped caring. Now I just eat salt.
That's very smart of you.
That doesn't seem like the right way to handle that.
Just trying
I'm
to make it
okay, so
worse.
I'm gonna go out of my way to make it not okay. I'm doing everything I can
Just
to
creating
make my heart
anxiety.
fail.
I'm gonna raise my blood pressure as high as possible with sodium. Pure
Absolutely.
sodium.
I just want to feel something. Just eat a handful of salt before bed and don't drink water.
Eat a soap dispenser, pussy.
I'm not gonna do that.
I think
probably
I'm a
won't
pussy.
do that.
Yeah. You got me.
No, honestly, I'll
You
just
got
be
me.
a big pussy. Just a big fat pussy.
So, what's going on and with the goon? What's new?
There you go. He's having one of those strokes we're
What's
talking about.
new?
Take some salt, buddy. Go get your salt. I'm in the
I don't know if that's what stroke members do. Stroke members?
Stroke? What, do
Members.
they have a club?
Members of the Strokes.
The members of the strokes. All the members.
They just constantly have strokes.
Man, the irony if one of them died of a stroke. Are they actually that old?
I think so.
They're,
All right, well-
they're peak stroke age, actually. It could
Well,
be
yeah,
any
I was
day.
gonna say they're in straight stroke territory, so they might actually fulfill the.
Hey.
That would be destiny.
Here's to that.
That would just be.
Pray for it.
What do you? I don't know if
Pray
I'm gonna
for
pray
it.
for somebody to have a
for
stroke.
stroke.
Pray for them to have a stroke and never be the same.
Well, on one side.
At least they might get to like.
Or
They might
die.
get to like host New Year's or something though. 'Cause-
Honestly, that's not
yeah.
a bad idea. Pray for them to have a stroke. Fuck it.
I don't. Yeah. All right. Anyone got anything going on that's not a stroke?
No, that's all I have.
Gay AIDS. I'm feeling extra bass today.
Extra based?
Yeah, in the universe.
Wow.
What does that mean?
You guys
He's
don't hear
basting
that?
a turkey.
Oh. There's an extra bass line happening in the universe somewhere.
Thundercats just playing bass.
That'd be funny if we got like an alien transmission that we picked up and it's just.
That'd be so confusing.
It's just
what
alien
would-
Martin Garrix.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing else of interest from them. Just a little beat.
I feel like an alien transmission wouldn't work in our car, though, so it'd be kind of pointless to put it in.
I want to kick you off right now.
What mission did you put that trans person on?
What? Oh, transmission.
Kick me off, too.
What other joke can we make at the expense of trans people?
Caitlyn Jenner playing Elden Ring transmission.
All right.
I see
Alright.
we're out of jokes. We've officially run out of jokes as the goons. We're out. That's all we had.
I
Yeah,
want to
Caitlyn
fuck a
Jenner's.
fish.
I think it would die.
What kind of
But
fish?
really? You
Like
could
a
try.
Big old tuna?
No, you can fuck a fish mouth.
Probably a trout.
I actually had a
Did you
dream
guys?
What?
I had a dream the other I don't know what the fuck McNasty just did.
What are you saying?
I had a dream the other day that I joined a band and they kicked me out for a 700-pound tuna.
Did you write that down?
That's a base
I did write it
decision.
down.
Write that down.
But
Write that down.
I remembered that one. I didn't really have to write down too much. I just wrote, what the fuck, tuna band.
I feel like you couldn't really be too mad at that decision, though.
No.
Couldn't be
Actually,
a
sorry.
big fat black man at that decision.
Sorry. All I wrote for that one in the note was they chose the tuna, period.
What a sad note.
Yeah, what a terrible note. Yeah.
What if you died in your sleep and your family found that note? What would they think of that?
Just
That's like your suicide
encrypted
note.
evidence.
It's like schizophrenic writing.
Imagine that as your suicide note. They chose the tuna.
They
and
chose
you're
the
just
tuna.
She chose the
bleeding
tuna
out.
over me.
dangling from the rafters with the tuna note.
Did you guys see that video of Liver? You know who the Liver King is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's
you see-
crazy.
He did the most nastiest thing I've ever fucking seen. Somebody was I don't know if it was his wife, but they were holding a fish like above his head.
Yeah, I saw
And
this.
they were pushing the eggs out of the fish's pussy into his mouth.
Yep.
And he kept saying, he's like, more. He's like, more, keep going, more.
Dude, this guy.
And they're just like,
This guy's diet consists of like raw liver and testicles. So this is
he,
nothing to
like-
him.
but
Is
that's
he on
fucking
roids,
nasty.
or
That's
what's going on
just
there?
gross.
I think
Is he natty?
I don't.
Because he's got quite a like pot belly on him.
I
despite
doubt
the
he
fact that he's
is.
jacked.
Yeah, he's pretty big for a natural.
And he's
Yeah, I
not
don't
very
know.
tall either. He looks like he's bulky.
I mean, his whole life is working out, so I don't want to say it's
Yeah, I don't know.
impossible.
He might be
but
natty.
Yeah.
That's just what a weird guy.
I just don't get that whole the whole primal eating like your ancestors.
He does like a simulated successful hunt or something instead of just saying I'm eating dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It's just weird because it's
I
like
don't think our ancestors of the past 300 years have been squeezing fish eggs out of a pussy.
I don't think anybody did that ever.
How do you
I don't
know?
think-
yeah, definitely not.
I don't think there was ever a time
just
in
cut the
society
fish open and
where
eat 'em.
where we're like, we have to squeeze these fresh out the pussy. We cannot naturally eat it like out of a bowl with a spoon.
I would
it has
listen.
to be
You got to
pussy.
try everything once, right? So I'd do it one time.
You just don't.
You don't.
Actually.
That's not true at all.
I feel like there's some things you,
You
just should never
actually
try.
don't have to try fish pussy ever. Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't
Yeah.
stick his tongue inside of it trying to get the last little bit of.
Just eating out of
babies.
fish on TikTok.
So is his full-time job now just like being a guy?
I would imagine. Well, I don't know because he doesn't
gross fucking retard. Yeah, probably.
I mean, his popularity lives on Instagram and TikTok, and
where
like,
it's
he
like
doesn't
not
really get a
monetizable
lot.
at all.
Yeah,
Does he sell supplements or something? I don't know how he's.
I
making
want to
money.
say that he's
drugs.
done sponsors before. I feel like he's
No.
definitely done that.
No way. If that guy makes supplements, that is the most bullshit thing. Our ancestors did not have supplements. What do you mean?
Maybe he just
You want
sells
it-
fish pussy. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just he has his own caviar company.
Listen, we can't hate on the guy too much. All right, he's saving a lot of money on groceries.
Is he?
He's being all natural. He's an organic organism.
I think he's gonna die soon. I think he's gonna die at an early age.
He's gonna have the worst colon cancer known
His
to man.
shits must be vile.
I've heard of a lot of people
Oh.
wanting to do this primal, eating like your ancestors or whatever. Our ancestors' average lifespan was 30 years.
Yeah, they
Why are
literally
you-
died of gout if they were wealthy at 32.
Yeah.
Like, what,
Yeah,
what do you mean? Why do you want that? Why does anybody want that?
and if you look at the Liver King at any point in time, he looks like a beet. He's super red. You
That
know
might
his
just
blood
be-
pressure's insane.
He
Yeah.
might just be outside a lot. I don't know if that's a sunburn or.
Yeah, he does all of his
what's going
workouts
on with that?
outside. He'll
I guess that's true. Yeah.
he'll pull weights behind him like he's an ox or
I just want to
something.
see this guy's numbers. I want him to do a full health check, and I want to see what his
So
what's
if he's
going
not
on.
dying of his diet, he's getting fucking melanoma.
You know, it all could
From
just
being
be
in the
for
sun.
show too. I mean, he is an influencer, and we all lie. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we might do a bit and be like, okay, we're gonna cut this part of the mission out and pretend that we did it successfully.
we're all
I don't
a bunch
think
of
any
lying
of us.
scumbags.
I don't think any of us lie to that extent. Where our entire
Yeah.
brand
I mean,
is just
the
a
fish pussy thing
shame.
seems kind of like a stunt.
Maybe that's where we're falling short as influencers. Maybe we should lie to our viewers about our diet. Be like, listen, the reason we have so many good bits is that we just drink bleach daily.
Yeah, absolutely.
That actually is canon. That makes sense.
Drink bleach like our ancestors.
I mean,
Yeah.
basically we do, considering we drink G-Sups. Am I right, boys?
Hey,
Cocoons.
use
Hey.
code.
Yeah,
Geeko
use
Goons.
code goons.
At Clorox.com.
Okay. Don't go there. Don't do that. Don't buy anything.
Could we
there.
make a Clorox flavored G-Sups flavor?
I imagine there would be a little bit of issues with the
Yeah. Copyright?
With
with the
name.
copyright.
Fuck copyright. It's not real.
It is. It's very real.
I mean, if Soup believes it to be not real, then that's his defense in court, and I'm sure he'll win. This is legally binding.
Everybody
you
talks
don't know.
about copyright. What about copyleft?
Keep drinking that bleach, buddy. You're killing
that
it.
That was very political of you. Yeah, your jokes are landing real hard today. Make sure you keep that up. Keep up the drinking,
I have titties.
Clark, maybe try landing a plane next time you're in one. How about that?
I mean, it's still landed if it's in the side of a building, isn't it? Is that up for debate? Is that
Doesn't
controversial?
land mean it has to touch land?
It does eventually. It just takes a few minutes.
But
I
not,
wish Minecraft
not by your choice.
stands would do that.
You think planes roast each other like L plus touch land plus crashed?
L plus Arab pilot.
Minus survivors.
I don't know.
Do you
I
think
bet they
planes roast each other?
do that. They've got to.
I think
Absolutely.
some planes have roasted some humans, but I don't know about the other way around.
Absolutely. This guy gets it. This guy fucks.
Nope.
Jet fuel smoothies.
Did you guys see Dream is getting canceled?
For
my
the
God.
17th
Why
time?
would I see that?
Honestly,
Are you secretly a Dream fan, Blarg?
that
You
just
keep
sounds-
tabs on him?
That just
No,
sounds
I'm a
like
Dream
something
stan.
I could not care any of a fuck about.
Yeah.
It's just funny. I like seeing what's going on with it because I like to see just the absurd things that they get in trouble for.
What'd he do? Did he
It's
say
just-
poopy this time?
No, he replied to somebody and they got doxxed and they blamed Dream because he replied to them. From my understanding.
So Dream can't talk to people because some retard might go and dox somebody that Dream talked to.
Yeah.
And that's Dream's response. Ah, that makes sense. Those
Yeah,
are some
yeah,
well-developed
you get it.
brains
You
in
get it,
those
you get
Dream
it.
fans. Yeah.
You get it.
Okay.
Absolutely. Dude gets it. They're very-
Honestly, it would have been better if they would have actually killed the person. So I'm kind of disappointed in Dream fans for not actually
Step your
committing
game up.
murder.
Yeah.
Like come
Yeah,
on
honestly.
Y'all are getting weak.
Yeah, why are Dream fans not ISIS?
now. Y'all are getting weak. Commit murder next time, pussies.
I'm getting bored over here.
I got nothing on ISIS. Islam stands.
ISIS is afraid of Dream stands.
I
Now
think we all
that-
are.
Dude, if that ever came down to the wire where Dream stands went to actual war with
Can we
like
just send them
a
all to the
terrorist
Middle East?
organization,
Tell them that ISIS made a trans joke and they're done.
Well,
they
they
will
don't-
be up in arms.
ISIS don't like gays, so there's their fuel. Go get them.
There we go.
Go get them.
yeah, why can't we direct
Yeah, that's
that
the worst
anger-
thing about ISIS. They
Why
don't like
can't we
gay people.
direct the Dream Stand anger towards something productive instead of like, fucking little old Bill said, I don't like Minecraft, so they kill his family.
Little old Bill, my favorite Minecraft creator.
What is this, like Old Geller or something? Little House on the Prairie.
I just mean instead of doxing some random fuck, like why not?
They could get a
Because
job
that
back.
would make sense. That would use brain power. You're not getting it.
Oh yeah, true.
When you're that delusional, you don't care about actual problem. You're just like, oh man, gay people, right? And then just
That's the only important thing.
that's it. And then you just go off of that. That's the whole bit, the whole shtick.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be fun being mentally underdeveloped as an adult.
They should stick their head in a wood chipper.
I wonder how we would have been if we had like Twitter back in the day.
I did have Twitter
I've
when
had
I was
Twitter
like
since
14.
like 2011, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but I mean like now Twitter. Like when Twitter was new, nobody used it the way it's used now.
I don't know what
Wasn't
you're
as
mean,
like
now Twitter.
advanced.
I mean, I was the opposite when I was that age, where I just thought everything, racist was funny because, you're young and don't actually know what racism is. You just think, haha, N-word is a joke. Or whatever
I feel like
the
if you
fuck.
just have
like
common
I'm still
sense,
like
you
it.
realize Twitter is fucking retarded, and a lot of people on it are just
Yeah.
dumb.
Honestly, if Twitter didn't have anything to do with my job, I'd probably wouldn't even use Twitter.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
If I didn't have YouTube, I wouldn't have any social media. It'd just be gone.
I'd probably have like maybe Facebook to contact family or something.
Facebook makes me want to eat my own arm off.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, Facebook's rough. Facebook is like
ass.
it's like you remember how when Facebook came out, all the like normal people from MySpace kind of went over to Facebook.
Yeah.
And MySpace was kind of like the weird goober area. I think that's what Facebook is now. Except it's goobers plus like middle
It's
age.
like moms now.
Take
No,
all
it's
the
not
take all the
goobers, it's-
retard mentality and then just put it in an old person, like all the Twitter retard mentality, and just put it in an old person with their ideas.
It's either like crazy Twitter type people or the exact opposite, and like Alex Jones merch wearing people. Like there's no in between.
Okay,
on,
Alex Jones
on
drip
Facebook.
do go kind of hard though, Blar. Come on,
Dude,
man.
I saw a fucking dude at the gym who used to wear Mariah Carey shirts to the gym, and now he stepped it up to Alex Jones merch, and some of it is so fucking funny.
Dude,
it's
that's
just like-
actually baller.
It's just a meme. Like, I actually just giggle at it every time I see it. It's just like, no way. People actually look at
Mariah
that and are like,
Carey
that
and
goes
Alex
hard.
Jones merch.
There was a crossed line somewhere, and there was a decision between the Mariah Carey, if he's sticking with that, or if it was Alex Jones, and
The man knows what he likes, bro. He knows what he likes.
he's got two hobbies, he's got two interests:
Conspiracy
Mariah Carey
theories
music
and Mariah Carey.
and getting upset at people for having their children shot. He's got his two interests in line.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Where would we be
Yeah.
without Alex Jones, though?
The same place.
Probably honestly better off, but you know, who else would go harass people who have had their children shot? So we need him, right?
I don't know
Yeah.
anything about Alex Jones except that he screams a lot and he looks funny shirtless.
I used to think he was a comedian. I used to think he was like
I
joking around with all of his
think
shit.
that's possible.
I will genuinely die on the hill that people like him and like, I don't know, maybe Ben Shapiro, because some things he seems like he's just deliberately like, he knows his audience. Like, they know their audience. They will say shit that like people they know that are like actually just genuinely stupid with insane views will like, and they just throw it out there. And just, they know their audience, and it's just, I don't know. I feel like half the shit they say is just to appease certain people that listen to them.
It sounds like Trump, honestly.
Probably
sounds
not
like,
far
sounds
off.
like any politician.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
For real.
pretty much.
I mean, obviously, you're not going to say stuff that your core audience would disagree with. You know, like if
Yeah, probably not.
if Alex Jones went on there and he was like, "Yeah, you know what? Liberals, they're great people, love liberals." He'd probably lose half of his fucking audience.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I genuinely think they know what they're doing. Like, I feel like they're like the Kanye Wests of like politics, where I feel like Kanye is not nearly as batshit insane as he comes across as. It's just like, hey, this'll get in headlines and shit, and it's just like a marketing tool, which is hella fucking smart in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what the deal is with all those fellows. But it is pretty cursed.
Alex
very
Bones.
Yeah, yeah.
Freaking
What
true.
Soup said.
When Alex Jones has sex, Alex Bones.
Yeah.
You trying to have sex with me?
Yeah, when he has to call somebody, Alex phones.
Dude, can you actually imagine him having sex? I feel like that'd be so
Imagine
violent
being
for
under
some
top
reason.
of that.
I feel like he has
Like-
huge nuts. I don't know why.
Like, I feel like
Small
just
wiener.
the sound of two planets colliding is what his sex sounds like.
Look at
like, it's
his
just
big
gotta
old
be-
fucking lows, just boom, boom.
I actually,
They're like slow motion too.
I don't know why you saying big nuts reminded me of this, but there was somebody replied to one of my tweets the other day, and it was
That's crazy, dude.
it was just
Didn't
this-
ask.
it was just this black dude walking.
I love when you're
He
mean
had-
to other people instead of me.
He had a tiny
Shut the
cock.
fuck up, McNasty.
There's
ahead,
this
Blark.
dude walking down the street naked, and he had a tiny cock but huge nuts, like literally grapefruit-sized nuts.
Why don't you say hi to me?
And it was just, are you black?
Yep. I've been
That's-
wearing a skin suit on Omegle all these years. Anyway, go on with your story.
I knew you were a skinwalker.
Is that racist? Would that be racist to just have a complete skin suit?
Yes.
That's gotta be right.
yeah,
Like that's
I
gotta
think
be.
so.
That's gotta be some.
Is it
something going
racist to
on.
have gay AIDS? Of course it is.
Yeah, then why are we
I-
even debating it?
I don't. I don't know. I don't know what to
I
say
don't know
right
what
now.
I'm saying either.
Freddie Mercury is upset right now.
John Cena's balls.
UPS stole my 3-foot cock.
What?
That's actually wild that somebody lost your penis. Do you know, like, how do you lose that?
I don't know. Hey, you
How
know
do
what's
you
funny?
lose a penis?
It's shipped from a town that's like 2 hours away from me.
Really?
Yeah,
week and a half ago,
Somebody
yeah.
definitely stole your shit. But why though? Why do a
Yes.
heist on a giant cock?
It's fucking 70 pounds.
A GTA heist for just a Moby Huge.
It's a giant penis.
He went
That you
off
can
the
do
grid
nothing
for
with.
your penis. Like he's changed his name and everything just so he could have your
Moved to
your penis.
Mexico with his
Yep.
cock and just live out his days with its 3-foot tall black penis.
That's really
I like that you got the
Yes.
black one too.
Yeah.
I was hoping I was hoping they could like mine and yours could meet one day, and like we could solve racism by
Have a
having
little-
the peach cock and
Have
the
a little
black
mixed
cock.
race. Little mixed
Yeah.
race, baby.
Interracial
exactly.
Moby Huge session.
Y'all could have jousted with him.
Actually, doesn't
Oh, yeah.
doesn't Oompa have both?
No, I think he only has the pink one. Or the peach one, or
okay.
whatever you call it.
The pink one.
Pink.
Honestly,
not
you
white,
probably
I'm
made
pink.
somebody's like whole life by letting them steal that thing. Well, not letting them, but by them stealing it. You know.
How exactly was that thing shipped? Like in what
Mine was
sort
just
of...
in a box.
Okay.
Yeah,
then
and like
how would they know
was this-
what it is exactly?
yeah, there was literally no way I could have like been able to tell that that was a cock unless I knew. Like I was away and Danielle was home when it got fucking shipped there, and she like had to drag it in the house and was like, "Yeah, this massive like 70-pound box is here," and I was like, "That's my penis. I know what that is." And yeah, if I didn't know that my wiener was in there, I would have no clue.
Yeah, I was afraid it was in like one of those like an action figure box where like one side of it's all plastic. You could
It's
see
just in
through
like
it.
wrapping paper. You could very obviously see the shape of a giant schlanger.
Right. Well, that
Yeah,
sucks.
no, it
McNasty.
is. Yeah, I'm sorry that your penis is gone.
Well, I'm probably just going to reorder it, honestly.
Did you get your
Stubborn.
money back?
No, let's contact Amazon. Because it's like, after a certain date, then you can like contact them and be like, hey, my cock didn't show up.
Wait, what postal service lost it?
UPS. Surprisingly
Oh
enough.
yeah, dude, UPS actually fucking sucks.
I
They-
have the least problems with UPS.
Bro, they lost 3 different sets of golf clubs I bought.
Jeez.
That's
Yeah, over and over. They kept losing it. They're like, "Oh my god, we lost the first one. That's a horrible mistake. We're so sorry. We'll make sure we personally like see it through that they get delivered."
Sounds like they're
Lost
full
the
of
second
shit.
set. Yeah, lost the second set. Third one never even left the fucking facility. They just lost them in their own facility.
Next delivery man, you should just hold him hostage.
I've actually
honestly,
thought about that. Yeah, I've even bought a gun, bomb vest prepped and ready to go, and I'm just gonna
Now we're
grab 'em.
talking.
absolutely, yeah, yeah. I probably can't say any of that. I'm probably gonna get in trouble. YouTube's probably gonna demonetize this for threatening to bomb the UPS man. But you know what?
Threatening-
It's deserved.
It is.
His life
Yeah.
is worthless for losing golf clubs.
Imagine hearing a judge read out that whole conversation we just had.
perfect transcript of it.
You know what I hate is that I have to directly contact. Like, this never fucking happens. But the one time I buy a fucking 70-pound cock,
Massive cock. You have
I have to directly
fucking-
contact fucking Amazon and be like, hey, where's my cock?
Yeah. So what was the item you lost? Moby Huge. Oh, sorry. What was it? Big dick.
Big little giant cockle balls.
The balls are honestly some of the best part of it. You can bounce on them. You can actually trampoline on the balls.
Jeff Bezos is pulling an epic prank on you, McNasty.
Jeff Bezos likes to steal one out of the shipments every few weeks.
I don't think it was Amazon's fault. It's UPS's fault.
Yeah, probably. I don't think Amazon really had anything to do with it. If UPS,
Oh,
that's weird
Rahul.
that UPS is shipping it though, because most of the time when I get a package through Amazon, it's always like an Amazon delivery, dude. Like it's just some third
Yeah,
party
me
guy.
too. But I don't know. I feel like when it's really heavy items, they tend to get outsourced.
Is there
Yeah,
a
that's
female
fair.
equivalent to the Moby Huge? Like, is there like fucking big pussy Greta Thunberg V2 or something
I
out
don't
there?
know.
Don't say Greta Thunberg.
No, don't. Yeah.
She's like 14.
Like
Oh.
a
Actually, she
dainty
might be of
gazelle.
age now.
I don't. Are we really gonna?
Let's not.
Debate it? Yeah, let's not tread that line.
She's a dumb
YouTubers
bitch.
already have a bad rep. Yeah, let's
I
just
don't know
call her a dumb
anything
bitch
about-
and move on.
I don't know anything about her. I just know her name.
I know
and
she's
it's
a
funny.
dumb bitch. I actually don't know anything about her.
No.
They don't have the Greta Van Fleet pussy out
There
there.
There you
anywhere?
go. Yeah.
Probably not. I don't know if Greta Van Fleet wants to a big.
Well, they
kooky-
should.
You know,
Do you
why
guys
don't
like Greta
you
Van Fleet?
mention it to them?
I do.
I
I'm
know
not a
like
huge
one
fan.
song. I think
They're
something
cool, though.
something
I like-
highway song or something.
I like what they're doing. That's fucking tight. Just being like an actual, just straight up rock band, like not even like any variation of like new alternative rock, just straight up 70s
Very
rock
Led
band sounding.
Zeppelin.
Yeah, just straight up Led Zeppelin.
Dude, I'm like right around the corner from getting my first song out. Band.
Hey,
Excited.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
I was having a
Love to
little bit of
hear
like, we were having problems because Andrew's computer died. His Mac that he's had since 2009 died out of nowhere. And I was having a little bit of like writer's block too. You ever get that?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yep.
It's like you just like you. It's like you want to. It's like you want to.
The times that I've written music has like quickly has been like very like out of nowhere. Like a lot of times when I sit down and I'm like, all right, I gotta write something. A lot of times I won't write a whole lot of shit. It's usually when I get like random inspiration and I'll just write a whole damn song in like
Yeah,
an
that's
hour.
pretty much what I did. I wrote like several different like riffs. I wrote like a chorus lead, like, you know, backing trem picking stuff, all that, and then I wrote all the fucking lyrics like all in one night,
Yeah.
like out of nowhere. But the whole month before that, I was just like intimidated to like try and write the music, and then I just started doing it. And I was like, wow, this is
It gets easier over time.
You just gotta let it
too.
Way
flow out
easier.
of you, man. Let it all come
I was gonna say
natural,
you're also
bro.
pretty new to it, so like
yeah. That's the thing is you know, like that's the one like genre of guitar I haven't really ever touched, and I just it was just really confusing to me. But once I got into it, and it started helping me understand like music theory a little bit more.
Yeah,
you have to
queen.
you write a lot of deathcore is done in like harmonic minor, so being able to add that like extra, that like flat fifth or whatever fucking harmonica minor is,
Sharp
helps
5,
out a
flat
lot.
6. Same
Like,
thing.
Something
yeah,
good
that's
to
so
do
sad.
when you have writer's block too is learn new songs. Like challenge yourself to learn something new, or a song that's been stuck in your head a long time, or just a song you really like. Sit down, learn how to play it. That helps.
That's always
Yeah,
a
I
good
was
idea
learning how
for
to I was learning how to play To the Hellfire by Lorna Shore.
Ah.
oh, I feel like that'd be a fun
Not the
song
solo
to play.
though. Solo's hard. Yeah, but
Is it?
their riffing and stuff is like really fun. Playing like
Well, yeah,
rhythm
I
and
mean-
lead stuff.
A lot of deathcore is like hella fucking like groovy riffs. Like they feel good to play.
I just
Like they
wish,
just
Yeah.
feel very satisfying.
I wish I had his throat. That's all.
In what way?
I wish I could give
I'll leave that
good
one open
suck.
to the interpreters.
I wish I could squeeze eggs out of his ass into my mouth.
I wish he was a small trout and I was a big red man.
Okay.
Yeah, no, fucking Will Ramos he's crazy good.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
I've seen him
insane.
do like one take covers of his stuff, and it's just like perfect.
Yeah.
He's insane.
Literally so low effort too.
Yeah, his
Like,
face
he
isn't
did a,
strained or anything. He's just
No,
chilling.
he was at I think he was just watching a Spirit Box show, but he just like ended up going on stage and like doing a song, and he is just fucking insane. Because
Yeah,
like
there's not
Spirit
really
Box,
anything he can't touch.
No, Spirit Box vocalist Courtney, she is fucking nuts. Like she is extremely good at like
Scary.
live performances.
Yeah.
And he just like, even he was pretty much, I don't want to say showing her up because they're different styles, but it's just like, I don't know, he's just an insane vocalist.
Yeah. No, I've just been learning a lot more about all the parts of your throat recently, and I just have a lot more respect for people like that. Because there's like 18 different things in your throat that you could control to do different distortions and noises to. And
No,
Yeah.
it's all just pointless screamo.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This guy.
Hey, you ever
gets it.
seen that video, Jared Dines, where he'll like go up to people like in line or something
Yeah.
at like a metal show? They'll be like, hey, can you do like a deathcore scream or whatever? And they'll go,
Well,
yeah.
I
just
feel like
completely
everybody's main problem with doing it is they think it's an aggressive, forceful
Yeah.
thing. When in reality, it should feel like the closest feeling I could like consider it to is if you're trying to like fog up a window to make a little penis on it, like where you're like like that feeling where you push out from your abdomen.
yeah, it's all breath control, really.
I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it's
calling
actually-
it a scream does it a disservice.
Well,
That's
some of
not
the
Yeah.
screams aren't even loud. Like Fry's scream is actually
No.
pretty quiet.
They're extremely quiet. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah, like you could
false
do it
chord,
with
I
somebody
don't know.
sleeping behind. False chord's not too bad. It's more of like a loud, like, I don't know. It's quieter than somebody just screaming at the top of their lungs, that's for sure.
It's like
Imagine Grandpa in church clearing his throat. That's all metal vocals are.
Yeah.
My singer, he has like a whole TikTok, and he'll do instructions on like how to do certain screams and stuff.
yeah.
And none of it is just like, yeah, just use your entire diaphragm until your stomach hurts. It's always just like having breath control and like how to position your tongue in your mouth. And
There's so much of that shit. Like you can raise your soft palate, put your tongue this
Tongue
way.
is actually a ton of the sound.
yeah,
Like that's the only way I can do gutturals is using literally just my tongue, like to make them.
yeah, he does this like goblin kind of like high. It's not the same as Will's highs, but it's kind of close.
Is it like
and he
cattle decapitation?
He like, I don't really know, but he turns his tongue into a taco shape.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then just
yeah.
makes the area in his mouth like small.
Well, it makes it that naturally pitches it up because you're making like a wind tunnel, so you're getting like the wind. It's hard to describe, but yeah, the wind going through his tongue when it's all tacoed up or like in an O shape will naturally make it sound higher. I had a vocal coach for a little bit, and honestly, I would highly recommend that for anyone that wants to get into metal vocals. Like, just get a vocal coach for like even just a few lessons, just to prevent yourself from ever hurting yourself.
And having someone actually explain it to you in person is so much better than all the YouTube videos out there. Because there's people who say how to scream in 60 seconds. You can't learn in 60 seconds. You gotta have somebody hold your hand through it.
I feel like a hooker in church right now because
this is what you did.
I've never had any vocal training. I just go up there and. Well, I mean, I know not to yell like from your throat. I guess.
Have you ever thought about getting vocal training?
Yeah, I want to like take actual vocal training so I can learn how to sing properly.
Yeah.
Like not even necessarily just for like lower guttural screams. I want to learn how to like sing.
Do some cleans. I want to as well. Like I sing and shit, but I don't actually know what the hell I'm doing. So
well, it sounds beautiful regardless.
Oh, babe, make out with me.
You could sing to me anytime. I'd come.
You sing great. I don't understand why you would like.
Well, because he could always be better. He could always have more technique, understand what he's doing better.
It's
use
like
more of his voice.
Yeah, it's like me with piano. I don't like actually know how to play piano like a classical pianist. I just sort of learned how I know how to do it. So it's like that.
Yeah.
Like I would like to have like classical. Like this is how you actually sing. You know.
Yeah.
I really wish I would have continued with guitar lessons whenever I was younger. I feel like I went to a really shitty teacher though.
Oh, same. Like, when I was a kid,
I definitely went to a really shitty teacher because I went and I played like Master of Puppets, and he was like, "Well, I really don't know what else I can teach you."
That is like, the hardest song. You're done.
and like as a kid, I was like, "Wow, I must be like really good." And you know, as you get older, it's like, "Wow, that's really not that impressive."
No, not at all.
Were you down picking it though? Did you upstroke or all down pick?
No, all down pick, baby.
You're
I don't even know how
you're
could
allowed
play that
to
with
live.
an How can you do that with an? I feel like it'd be harder putting upstrokes in there.
I alternate pick it, and I've been
I was
yelled
gonna
at
say,
so
isn't
many
it?
times.
I was gonna say, isn't it? I thought it was alternate. The whole fucking thing.
No,
it's a
down
bit of a
everything?
different
No, it's down
sound.
pick.
Yeah.
almost every Metallica song is just down picks.
Really? I mean, I guess that makes more sense. I feel like down picks sound more like thick, like
It's more
girthy.
chuggy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on it's when you're alternate picking too. When you come up, you're starting with a different string. You're starting with a higher string. So when you're constantly down picking, you're starting with the lowest string, and it just sounds better.
Well, you can still like do it on one string, but it's just it's tonally different when you're not just slapping. You have like more force going down if you're just chugging.
Yeah,
So,
that makes sense.
It's more aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, they do a lot of alternate picking stuff too. Now that I think about it, like "Disposable Heroes" is a song like.
Well, some of it has to be like the riff in like one that.
Yeah, that's just too fast.
If he's down picking that, you're like Satanic or something. Like I don't know.
God.
No fucking way.
That's like I wonder if that's possible. I wonder if there's anyone that's
Probably
so
not.
good at down picking they could do that.
You could down pick like 600 BPM.
I down picked all of Flight of the Bumblebee.
What?
Holy shit!
What? There's a shitty metalcore band somewhere. I cannot remember what band it was, but their guitarist Literally all their songs are just crazy fast chugging. And their guitarist does not know how to alternate pick. Everything is downstrokes.
Holy hell.
And I cannot remember who it... I actually feel like it might be Asking Alexandria. I feel like that might be who it was.
Man's never done
But
an
yeah,
upstroke in his life.
just did not know how to alternate pick. He just chugged everything down, and they have some pretty quick chugging. I might be wrong, but I feel like it was them. Which is just fucking insane. I don't understand how you can just have no concept of alternate picking. Alternate picking's easier for most things. It's just more efficient.
Yeah.
More of a fish head?
Yeah, that's what I said. Sorry, I'm still a little bit sick, so my voice is fucked.
More of a fish head.
I just can't stop thinking about that Liver King video.
More of a dog leg. Holy fuck.
Oh, that was beautiful.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
That was magical.
No.
Is that your
Mucus ASMR.
wake up boogers?
Yeah,
I
it's like
felt
that.
like you.
Shoo,
I've
shoo,
I've had morning boogers from being sick.
Morning
And it
boogers.
won't stop. It's been like
Final
do,
down
do,
my
do,
throat tonight.
Did you guys ever have anything you were really interested in as a kid just get shit on?
Killing rodents, torturing them,
with my bare foot. I just step on
Who
them.
would
Why
shit
would
on
you?
that?
Why would you ever
crush
shit on
their
that?
heads.
Yeah.
You know what's really hard to do is like those sticky rat traps when a little baby rat gets stuck on it and you have to crush its skull.
I have never done that. That sounds extremely depressing.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad.
How many times
I
have
feel
you
like
done
I'd
that?
cry.
I think I've done that like once and I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, that's just sad.
Yeah, my parents had like a rat problem in their fireplace. Like it was a gas.
Why wouldn't you just
fireplace.
light the just light the fireplace up?
It was. It
But
was
if it's a gas one, then no.
Well, they never used it, but it had like the gas hookup. You could have used it as a regular fireplace, but I think it had like the gas hose coming in from like outside somewhere,
Yeah.
and the rats dug in around where the hose came in. So they had to put like the sticky little traps around it.
Huh.
And honestly, I feel like it would be better if the trap just killed them immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you're supposed to like relocate them. I think, aren't you? Isn't
Well,
that like the whole
they just
shtick?
come back. They just fucking come back if you
Yeah.
do that. But yeah, one time I had to take the sticky
I just
trap.
shoot it with a
and
gun
it's like,
at that point.
It's like squeaking, and I just flipped it over, put it in the trash can, and just.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm never doing this again.
That is so
This is
sad.
awful.
Yeah, that's like upsetting that you had
Why
to
is
do
it that way? Why is like killing a mammal so much harder than
'Cause
like
it's
just
one of us.
crushing?
Feeling like a bug.
Yeah, like crushing a roach is just like give me all the roaches. I just want
Yeah.
to
Yeah, I'll
crush them.
stomp all of them.
I don't know. I don't know if
The thing is too is I feel like
share that one.
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. Trying to think about that. It's weird that like killing things up to a certain size kind of becomes like a problem. You know, like I'm
Well,
sure
I
if
don't
you
know. I
I'm sure
wouldn't
if you had to
exactly-
kill a roach that was like 5 pounds.
I wouldn't
That'd be
feel
so
any
bad.
No,
remorse.
no,
I'm saving the
Yeah, no.
planet.
If anything, I'd want to kill it more because I'm like, the fuck is this?
Imagine they could
atrocity?
move as fast as the small ones, dude. Some of them
Oh,
bitches
no.
are fast as fuck.
Okay, maybe I'll put
Yeah,
a
those
harness
boys are-
on it then, if that's the case.
Yeah,
Ride that
honestly,
bitch.
ride it. Yeah,
Keep it as a pet.
Yep, tame it.
a friend.
All the homeless people are just riding massive roaches down the street.
That's
It's like a
the Futurama
Futurama episode or
living.
something.
Yeah.
What was your original question before we got on
Uh,
rodent killing?
Did you guys ever get like shit on for something that you liked as a kid,
Men.
or like a hobby?
No, I don't think so. My parents were always supportive of everything. I used to try to
I don't
draw.
mean like just from parents or shit, like teachers or anything.
I
was really into drawing as a kid. Like I used to love to draw.
dude, I was shocked when Brandon told me that you like. He's like, "Oh, Soup can actually draw," and I was like, "Yeah, you're a funny guy."
You can draw well.
Not really. I mean, for my age, when I was a kid, I was pretty good at it. But I used to love like drawing pictures and like writing stories. And I didn't know like
Same.
fan fiction was a term. So I would always do like Mario fan fictions, but I never considered them that because I
Let's
didn't even
go.
know. I didn't know that was like a word. but I would like make up little stories and like draw pictures and shit. And I had art class as a kid, just like every other kid does.
Yeah.
And you know, I looked up to the art teacher, and then one day she was like, "All right, we're gonna draw people today," and she's like, "Dallas, how about this time you don't draw something that looks like Mario, like in front of the whole class?" And I'm just like, way to crush my hopes and dreams, and like all the kids laugh and shit. So that's
What a
that's
bitch.
great.
What a bitch, though. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, you should
In
have
front of
murdered her.
everyone. You should
Yeah, and I
have
was
drawn
in- dude.
yourself stabbing her to death.
It was in like elementary school too. It's like, damn.
Yeah, you
I mean,
should
I
have
can
brought a gun to
understand
school.
if you were like 25 at college, but like, yeah, if you're a little kid,
Little
that's so
kid.
mean. Why? Like, why even say that? It's just let him draw what he wants. Not hurting nobody.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today. I was
It's like,
talking
maybe
to my-
Dallas, don't draw something fucking stupid today, okay?
I was talking to my girlfriend about that today, and I was like, man, that really, I think that like made me stop wanting to draw shit and write stories.
That's so
That's
sad.
really sad.
That's actually the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, you
Why?
turned out
Yeah,
okay.
that's pretty sad.
but-
I mean,
Yeah, you're making her fucking salary in 8 minutes.
well, that and he has a fulfilling life, but yeah, I guess we could go there.
But it's just like, man, I wonder if that didn't happen to me. Like,
Yeah.
what path
You'd-
would my life?
you'd
Would
be the
I have been a
next-
good like author and illustrator or what?
Arthur.
That would have been so weird.
Author. Sorry, I'm from the
The
south.
next big
know.
Arthur.
Oh, you are? Oh, I didn't know. It's Big Arthur.
Maybe I would have
big
been
dude
Arthur
named Arthur.
Morgan.
Or Arthur the Aardvark. That's a possibility.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about. Did you guys used to watch that when you were younger?
Oh,
Arthur?
yeah.
Absolutely.
I love
didn't
that show.
I used to
What
hate
about,
that.
Show.
I used to hate that their ears were never matched up with where their earphones were.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
their
yeah, they
ears
just
were
wore it
either,
on
like,
their
way
head.
down their. They were like way
Yeah.
down their neck or way above their head, right, or some shit.
It was they put it on top of their head, but their ears would be like eye level, and they'd just be like, literally just be nothing. They'd just be there, putting music.
What was that
into
show
into
with the little bear?
Bernstein
Little
Bears?
bear.
Bears,
No, it
yeah.
wasn't Berenstain Bears. It was,
Bear in
no.
the Big Blue House. That was my shit.
Was that it? I don't know. I can't remember.
Bear
Did you guys
Oh,
ever
Grylls?
Frank-
watch that?
I think I'm thinking of Franklin.
The turtle?
Oh, wait, Franklin was a turtle, huh?
He was a turtle.
Franklin was a turtle, yeah.
Do you guys remember that weird ass show with the it was literally human hands, but it had eyeballs on top of it? What was that
me?
fucking show?
Isn't that a
called?
Tool music video?
Isn't that the Super Smash Bros. Melee final boss?
Yeah, that is exactly what that is.
No, I don't know.
No,
what
that's
you're talking
Master
about.
Hand. You're thinking about Master Hand. He doesn't have googly eyes.
Oh,
on it.
isn't he the guy from Halo? No, that's Master Chief. Shit.
A lot of confusion going on here.
No, I don't know what show you're talking about.
No, I have no
God
fucking
damn
clue.
it. God damn it. But anyway, did
Zero
that
idea.
happen to any of you guys? Did any teachers shit on y'all for shit?
I mean, not teachers. I had friends used to shit on me for YouTube. They used to like
Yeah.
rip on me hard for making YouTube videos.
I got picked on for being fat.
Okay, well that's deserved.
And look, hey, you didn't,
wasn't-
you didn't let that
That
stop
wasn't
you.
really. That wasn't really like a passion of mine or anything. though.
I'm very passionate about being obese.
Do sumo wrestlers have to be fat?
Yeah.
No, they don't. They can be fit. There's a fucking one on
Well,
Reddit
you want
I
to
saw the
have
other day.
a good amount of
just-
mass.
You want to be you want to have
be
mass.
dense.
Yeah, so either you're
Sumo
just
wrestlers are
jacked or
like not. I mean, they're fat, but they are loaded with muscle.
no, they're
do you
they're
get
like
into that
they're like
line of
strong
work?
men. Or you know strong men where they all like they look like they're chubby despite the fact that they have pretty little fat content on them. They're just so jacked. It's just
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
full
like,
of-
that's what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, it's that kind of body style, except like maybe a bit more fat because they just want the weight behind them as much as they can.
Yeah.
You know they can
What do you guys think
retract
about-
their balls into their butthole?
I heard about that.
Their butthole?
Well, not their butthole,
not-
but it's
not
like
their
I was gonna say I don't
in
think
their
my
body.
nuts reach to my asshole.
But
That's
it's
like,
like
that's a 2-hour drive right there.
it's like a skill they learn to protect their little nards, and they just suck them up inside them.
I feel like I had a friend at one point that could do that, and he was like, "Kick me in the nuts, it won't hurt." And I was like, "Are you for real?"
And then one slips out.
Oh,
Just explodes. Boom.
I actually knew a kid in high school with only one nut. He lost it in a bike accident. He was riding a bike with no seat on, and he done ripped his nut off.
Whoa!
Yeah, pretty talented
Why'd you get all
guy.
gospel-y right there?
The Lord spoke through him.
What the hell is
Whose
that?
alarm's going off?
What is that?
That's McNasty's wake up alarm.
It's not me.
Who the hell is calling me from Beverly Hills?
Oh, dude, it's your big moment.
I'm going to LA.
That's- Actually, I know who that is, but I'm not going to say on the podcast because I had the same thing happen to me the other day.
Oh, okay.
All right, good idea.
It must be Obama.
It's
definitely
got. I'm gonna
Obama.
answer it.
It's
I think
the
I know who it
Secret
is, too.
Service.
It's Elon Bama.
It's a Secret
Did you hear he's
Service.
gonna buy Twitter, or he wants to
He's bought. Yeah, he paid like
buy all of it?
billions of
41.
dollars.
41 billion, I think.
Yeah.
It's literally free on the App Store. Haha.
I wish somebody would buy YouTube.
I don't.
I don't want
That could
Google
go
on
wrong
YouTube anymore.
so fast.
Yeah, it's
Why
somebody
the
good.
What the fuck is gonna be better than Google?
Chick-fil-A.
I mean,
You
that's
know
what
what? I
work on
can
Sundays.
admit
people. That's for sure. Actually, you know what? They probably
No
wouldn't mind the
uploads on
racism
Sunday.
either.
I wouldn't be mad at that. Only Chick-fil-A ads?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
What would that CPM look like? I can't imagine it would be
What would be the
Dude.
chicken per minute?
chicken per minute.
CPM. Chicken patty melt.
Ew.
Cocks per mouth.
Dude, you know what's? I was thinking about this the other day. I cannot imagine
Nice.
how much YouTube would be better off by just making one minor adjustment, and that's just sending notifications to everybody. Like, imagine how much more
That's been a problem
views
since day
YouTube
one.
would get.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's literally always been a
It's
thing.
just crazy. Like, imagine just getting a notification.
They only benefit from it. You think it'd be their top
does not-
priority to fix it?
Like, I don't understand, like, why YouTube thinks that, like, what benefit are they getting by just turning everybody's notifications off?
We need to go back to where you sub once and you get notifications. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Or
crazy to think
explaining
about.
things to people like, oh, this video got demonetized for this particular
I
reason.
mean, they have been better at that lately.
Took them a
They at
while.
least-
I would
you-
I would
yeah.
give up everything. I would give that up if YouTube would just send a notification to everybody.
Yeah.
There's no reason that there's accounts out there that have 5-6 million subs and get like 30K views a video. Like, that's
Well,
crazy.
I mean, a good portion of that could just be a dead audience too. You got to remember that. I mean, it's not like
yeah, but I can't imagine only 30K out of 5 million people. That's seems pretty fucking low.
Guys, I'm having a shit
I
attack.
would say
I'll
that's
be right
possible.
back.
All right,
Enjoy.
You're having a shit
Are
attack?
you going to shit?
I'll take that
Maybe
as a
it happened
yes.
early.
I think
I don't think he made it.
the shit came early. It's like Christmas. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think your example is exactly a notification problem. I feel like that's more of a dead channel thing. If somebody's
Right. If it's that severe, for sure.
yeah.
Well, that too, but I mean, it would
But
definitely
I mean,
be a lot more
I'm sure.
people.
I'm sure all of us are missing out on like at least a few thousand views.
Whenever I have a video that goes 1 out of 10 or gets recommended very well, I get a lot of comments of people saying like, "Wow, I haven't seen a notification for you in like years."
Yeah, I see those comments all the time.
The only time I ever get people saying that is when I have a video that does well. When I have a video that doesn't do well, not one single comment that says that.
Yeah, I mean,
That's only when I
it's-
have something that's spicy enough for
but
recommended.
it's just like that's might also be like just a weird coincidence because there's so many fucking variables that go into the algorithm that it's like to say it's one little thing is just I feel like that's extremely naive to say
Well,
like
I mean,
this
it
one
could-
thing about YouTube could fix 80% of problems where it's like
I honestly feel like it could. I
No,
honestly
I-
feel like.
It would just
I mean,
strongly
I'm not
disagree
saying
with that.
I'm not saying one that's gonna fix every other problem on YouTube. It's gonna fix the problem of people not getting notifications, not getting notified for your videos.
yeah, but a lot of people will just go check the channel too. Like I feel like most people if they're like, oh, why isn't this person?
Well, if
uploaded
that were the
lately?
case, then I would get 1 million views a video. That were the
mean,
case. If every
Well,
single
you could
fucking
also
person
just not have people clicking because they might have just lost interest, whatever different game. Like, I mean,
Well, when
I
you go-
don't get the
there's
views.
a
I don't get
statistic.
700K views on everything.
there's
Like,
a
it's just- that's
statistic in
just normal.
analytics that tells you how much notifications got sent out.
Right.
Yeah,
And for me, it's like 500K, and then only like 300K actually click it.
yeah. I mean, that's
Why
not,
is only a fourth of my subscribers being notified. Why?
Because they
Why
got to
is
turn it
that?
on. That's been a thing.
That's
for
the
a
dumb
while.
thing is why did they make that executive decision for everybody? Why couldn't it have been like if you don't want to have
Well, they
if you don't want to
probably
be notified,
realized
then you can
people
turn it
were,
off.
They probably realized people were kind of misusing what subscribe is, and accidentally giving themselves a million notifications and then getting mad about it. So they were
Well,
like, "Hey, if you want,"
they should have just made a really
notifications.
easy way to turn notifications off.
Yeah, I
Instead
don't
of just
disagree
turning
about
it on
that
for
at all.
Instead of turning it off for everybody and then making it really hard to turn on.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but I just think like to say that it is the biggest problem with YouTube and views and stuff, I think that's pretty misled, I should say, not misleaded. That doesn't make any sense. But you get what I mean. I think it's definitely an issue, but I don't think it's like the be all end all to fix, certain channels not getting views and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
I don't think every channel is going to get fixed. Some channels just like some people like a lot of I can't really think of a YouTuber off the top of my head. Maybe White Boy 7th Street. I think he kind of like ruined his channel. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. Like, there's people who have like they blew up on their thing and then they did their stuff and people like them for this certain thing and then they just branch off and become something completely different and people just don't want to watch that anymore. Obviously, it's like if you're going to McDonald's every day, and all of a sudden McDonald's just decided to start selling like dog food and napkins. Like nobody's gonna want to go there anymore.
Well, that's because nobody needs dog food and napkins.
Exactly. But that's like a special case. That's YouTubers who chose to fucking ruin their own channel. Not the people who are just kind of getting fucked over by
I don't know.
YouTube's algorithm.
I feel like you're more so trying to find something to blame here than.
I mean, I am. I have already said I've taken responsibility for my lack of viewership over the past year or so because I made like stupid decisions on my channel.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. YouTube's a fickle game, like anything, right? Any business, anything like that. Like, just because something worked in 2018,
Doesn't mean it works
not.
now,
Yeah,
right?
it's not going to work now. That's just the
And
reality.
I know the whole gaming on YouTube kind of died too. Like that's
gaming
very
on
apparent.
YouTube
Well, not
is
died,
still
not
the
dead,
biggest it's ever
not
been
dead,
by far.
Not dead. Sorry, I used the wrong word. Not dead. But gaming funny moments channels is just not. It's not really the. That's not the top. That's not the tip of the iceberg anymore.
You just can't call it that anymore. That's why we have to have
Yeah.
different titles. You can't be like
Yeah.
Gmod funny moments. That's kind of not the thing
Yeah,
anymore.
Gmod funny moment number 762. Yeah, that arrow's dead.
Yeah.
Thank fuck for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. It's just a matter of evolution. There's so much part of evolving is also understanding what YouTube wants, right? Like if YouTube themselves is promoting more of a certain type of content, because I've not made my content any safer than it used to be. I just learned where to put the not safe shit.
Yeah.
And if you bundle in a fucked joke 7 minutes into a 20-minute video, they don't care. But if you open it with a fucked joke, yeah, YouTube's probably not going to be super stoked about that. There's a shit like that, right? And
Yeah,
I get
for sure.
why they don't want fuck jokes on their platform. Like, I do get it. They're a business at the end of the day. Their job is to make money the same as ours. And companies don't want somebody just saying a slur with their ad on it. You don't want to see Pepsi and then somebody open up their video with the N-word. Like, I get it. I understand why they did that. It's just, I don't know. We just got to keep evolving. That's all our job is. And you can blame YouTube or whatever the fuck, but a lot of it is just getting people to click on videos while they shit.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube can be to blame. Like, sometimes YouTube's legitimately broken or they legitimately don't send out notifications and shit. Like, I've had Omegles that I've worked on for like a month, and I'll post it on a day where recommended actually broke and it got shit views. Like, that can happen, but for the most part, yeah, it's just a matter of adapting.
Yeah, 100%.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Yep, Bear Grylls.
Drink piss.
your piss.
Drink your piss. Don't forget drink your piss.
How was your
You don't
poop,
drink
Sue?
your piss.
It was bad.
Well,
dude.
he
I
said
had-
my asshole's dying in the chat. And I
It was
heard that
bad.
and giggled.
I've had coffee, milk, and spicy ramen. So there's like
Oh
an
my
internal,
god, that sounds
internal
awful.
war.
I wish I
happening.
was your toilet.
Why have you done that? That sounds not good. Not good, Mr. Dallas.
It was good in the moment, but the payback has not been good.
Do you just drink milk just on its own?
Yeah,
I do too.
Ugh.
Really?
Ugh.
Yeah.
I love
Just
it.
a glop
I'll
of
give you
milk.
the milkers. Give me
You
the
guys got the
milkers.
Slap.
fucking autism diet.
Glass of milk. Yeah. No.
Pour me a glass of milk.
I'm gonna kill myself over this.
Milk? milk, milk, milk.
What's all that, buddy?
Julian Smith.
You haven't seen that classic video?
No, I just haven't.
Oh, I gotta show you that after the podcast.
Oh,
It's so
fuck.
good.
Actually, yes, I did. You made us
Hey,
watch
you
that.
ever seen Malk before?
Yeah, okay. Never mind. You made me watch that in Discord.
There's a black guy in it.
Doing a skit like that would be
Okay.
so much fun. I feel like my acting would be so bad though that I couldn't pull something like that off.
Yeah, it's because you're stupid.
That's
You guys ever wanted to get into voice acting or anything?
I almost made a
kinda,
channel
yeah.
that was like skits, like I wanted to do kind of a Gus Johnson vibe, and then yeah, I just realized that
Abuse
fuck
your
that,
wife?
That's way too. No, I didn't want to do that part of Gus Johnson stuff. I wanted to do the whole skit thing, but yeah, no, I was always super interested in that shit.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah. Although it'd be so hard, like always having to like feel like if it's like being a musician in a sense. You always have to feel like, okay, that skit kind of banged. Now I have to one up that, and you constantly have to one up everything you do, and then bullshit you hate will pop off, and then your audience will want that same shit that you hated doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Casey Frey's
Yeah.
hilarious. I love
but
his
yes, he is absolutely fucking hilarious. Most
Where
like,
is he? Like, I feel like I never see his stuff anymore. Like, after Vine.
I think he's doing like a comedy tour now.
yeah, I was gonna say he's still pretty relevant. I
Does he
think,
do TikTok? I've never seen him on TikTok before.
probably.
I don't know.
Who is this?
Most people just went TikTok time.
Casey Gray?
Casey Frey.
Frey.
Gray.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's absolutely hilarious.
You've seen him before.
yes,
There's
you
no
have.
way you haven't.
Oh,
100%.
yes, the dude with his motherfucking shirt off all the time, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
Motherfucker?
Yes, like that.
Cause I'm a
Motherfucker?
real G. Cuz.
He knows
Motherfucker.
all about guys with their shirts off all the time.
If Stu knows anything, it's guys with no shirts on.
Motherfucker. You're funny. I like you.
Shut up, bitch.
I will not.
Alright, keep talking.
Hey, what?
Okay. That's fair. Take it into consideration. And pee my pants now. I have had to pee for like an hour, but I've just been waiting for this podcast to come to fruition.
You should just get up and pee.
Just be like a Sigma
That's
and go
rude.
shit and
This
piss
is the Goons
during the
podcast.
podcast.
This isn't British hour proper time British hour.
BBC Television Live.
Exactly.
Do you think those people
I
put
didn't think it
diapers
was.
on just in case they have to shit?
No.
BBC.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
can
don't think so.
confirm that.
Okay, I guess I was wrong. Dude can confirm it.
Maybe I need to do that so I don't have to get up and shit during the podcast ever again. Just wear a diaper.
Dude, if you
I
when you
think I'd
fart
rather
as
shit.
when you fart as much as I do, when you're as much of a gaseous being as I am, you just have to the diaper stays
Gaseous
on.
Clay.
Gaseous beast.
Yep.
That is a gross word, and I don't. Is that the word? Gaseous.
Gaseous. Gaseous.
It's gaseous
Gas.
clay.
Huh?
Isn't that what Muhammad Ali's real name is?
Gaseous Clay. That guy's name is Gaseous.
Hold on. Yeah, Muhammad Ali. His real name is Cassius Clay, but it sounds
What?
like gaseous.
Oh, that's a sick name.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali was not his real name.
What? Well, I didn't really think it was. I didn't think it was that.
Cassius Clay.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't he
Cassius
just go
Clay.
by? Why didn't he just go with Cassius Clay? That's cool.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking like Marvel villain. Oh,
Why didn't he go with Gaseous Clay?
I think we should kill every parent that buys their kid a Marvel flat bill hat.
Okay. I'm sure we can probably.
That's like the
arrange
modern
that.
day like Cookie Monster hat.
Bro, that was
I know that's a bit
McNasty.
of a
You
hot take.
You had that.
you remind me of a Cookie Monster hat kid with
I
with
was
a
not
Peter
Cookie Monster
with a
hat.
Peter Griffin Peter Griffin pajama pants.
Yeah.
That is
South
no.
Park sandals.
Whenever I think about that, I think about like a 25-year-old woman that smokes cigarettes and meth.
I think about that or a fat
White
emo
trash.
kid, and you were, you know,
Oh. When I was
Yeah,
an emo
emo
kid, I
kid.
wore like band shirts and skinny jeans.
that's
I didn't wear fucking Cookie Monster hat as an emo kid. I wasn't like I wasn't a scene kid. I didn't like scene kids. I didn't like wearing
you were
super
like-
colorful shit.
you were like that kind of emo kid where you'd like gatekeep being emo. Like you had to be that type of emo.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You can't express yourself in your own individual way. You had to be the same emo as me.
I hate when girls have those like coontail hair. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
I'm afraid
You
of
remember
what you have
coontail
just
hair?
said.
So you know what a raccoon tail looks like, right? It's like black, gray, black, gray, black, gray. Like stripes. Yeah, girls would do that with like a strip of their hair.
Yeah, they'd have like pink and blue and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I wanted to just rip it off and kill him. Cold blood.
Do you
I was
still
down for
feel
a
that
scene,
way?
mommy.
Because
Yeah,
I'm gonna hard disagree with you on that one.
Yeah, well, you're stinky.
Well, your dude was into his scene mommies?
When I was younger, yeah.
Let's go. They've all evolved into crystal mommies now, so they're different. They just listen to EDM and think
Yeah, every girl's like
crystals heal
a
ball
fucking
cancer.
shit ton of plants in their house.
I
Yeah.
shit different.
How do you shit?
How? Yeah, can you explain?
I be shitting different.
Soup, did you have like an alternative like emo phase? You're kind of just normal all throughout high school, huh?
He drank milk till he threw up and put it on YouTube. Don't call him normal.
I mean,
I mean, like as far as like social stereotypes.
I've always
Like
been a
clicks.
metalhead, so I guess I kind of felt that similar weirdness sometimes. Like people would give me weird looks or say shit if I was wearing like a Megadeth shirt to school. So, like I had one teacher in high school that I don't remember what she said to me, but it was something along the lines of like, "That looks like a satanic shirt."
You're right, bitch. Now teach me English.
It was an English teacher as well.
Always
It
is.
would be the one.
Always English teachers.
I bet she was
They're always
pregnant
the
too,
worst.
wasn't she?
No, she was too old.
Oh, all
pregnant.
English teachers
She was
are pregnant.
barren.
I had a really old English teacher.
Was she pregnant or was she barren? Because there's only two options with an English teacher.
That's right.
Kind
Aaron?
of weird. You would think someone that probably reads a lot of books would understand like imagery and shit.
Right.
But they, yeah,
No.
No, but she's gonna gatekeep it. No.
yeah. Like it's a shirt with a skull on it, ma'am. It's not any deeper than that. It just looks cool. I don't know.
I feel like over the past like probably 15 years, I feel like the stereotype of like I don't know how to word it right. I feel like the whole like
People expressing themselves how they want to is more widely
exactly
accepted. Yeah.
Right, like with gaming and music and stuff, and people aren't just like, oh my god, games are satanic, oh my god, music's satanic.
Well, yeah, that's because we're like retarded still, but like a different kind of retarded now.
It's really
Yeah.
weird how mainstream gaming has become, because even when I was in high school, that was still kind of looked at as like a
Me too.
really childish, like you're a weird kid kind of.
Well, it was always a waste of time. Nobody ever
waste of
thought
time,
that
childish.
anything could come of playing video games.
Yeah.
Well, it's just because YouTube and Twitch have just blown up so quickly.
Yep, within our
Yeah.
lifetime.
Yeah, old people didn't really care about like gaming and like Twitch and YouTube and all that shit until they like.
So they
somebody
realize
like
you can become a
PewDiePie-
millionaire.
Yeah, somebody like PewDiePie was on fucking like nighttime talk shows, and they're just like, fucking little millionaire plays little queer games.
I always loved the argument that was like, why, like old people saying like, why would you ever just watch someone play a video game when you can go play it yourself?
Football time.
Same
And it's
as
like, yeah, let me
sports.
turn on football.
The Super
Yeah.
Bowl's on. Shut up.
Yeah.
It's literally the same.
Yeah, I never understood. Or there's like games that I never want to play that I like watching other people play. I've been watching Summit play Sea of Thieves like religiously lately. I do not want to play Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Like
So
ever.
vicariously playing it through that.
Yeah, you're just
personal-
enjoying.
That's why I
You're
watch.
just entertainment.
That's why I still watch Markiplier. Markiplier just plays nothing but like random indie games, and I don't want to sit there and just play
Random
one
Indian
indie game.
games.
There's trillions of indie games.
Yeah.
I want to watch the ones that he thinks are good,
Yeah.
and I want to beat off to him in the back of the room. Yeah.
He is a very
True.
handsome man.
True.
It's pretty.
I'd let him.
His
Pretty
life
attractive,
schedule
yeah.
gives me so much fucking anxiety. You know, he wakes up at 6 every single day, no matter what.
I
Really?
respect it.
Every single day. That's fucked up.
That's why he's so successful.
I mean,
You don't have to do that
Oh,
to be successful.
yeah, you really don't.
Not
That's
in our
kind of
line
like
of work.
that is an extremely outdated.
That
What
He's
is
just
that?
a morning person.
was Steinfeld's.
Oh.
I want to do that more. I want to start giving myself like a hard schedule. Well, not like a really tough schedule, but being more like adult with my life. Sometimes I feel like I fall short of that.
Dude, it has helped me so much in like every aspect. Like I have my whiteboard, and every day I write down my schedule of and like have an exact time on when I want to do things. And like the thing is, you don't actually have to follow your schedule like religiously, but it helps you manage your time and stress if you like write everything down and see exactly when you have to do it. And like you don't sit there and watch YouTube videos for 40 minutes because you're like, oh no, I actually should be doing this right now, so I can be free to do this later.
Yeah.
Like it's just it just helps you manage your time more successfully.
Having a list of what you're supposed to do in like a specific day is huge, because if you just have one monstrous to-do list, that's just going to stress you out. It's like, I can't get all this done. If you just break it down, just like, okay, today I'm going to upload, play guitar, and blah, 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 blah. And then once you're done with that, you're like, okay, I had a good day.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about buying a whiteboard. I was trying to find one on Amazon, but I can't find. They're either like too small or too big.
Mine is massive, and I like that it's massive because I could just put dumb shit on it, and then I have half of it with like things I have to do today, and then I have the other half of like upcoming shit. Like I have all the days I'm traveling written down, any sponsors I have coming up. Just helps you stay like organized, like what sponsors I paid, what I'm still waiting, and like just bullshit like that. I have all written down, and it's just it helps with being organized so fucking much.
I wanna like stop being lazy.
I wouldn't say you're a lazy person.
No, you are not a lazy person.
Sometimes I feel that way though. Like
compare yourself to me.
Yeah,
I'll make you feel better about yourself.
McNasty's garbage.
Well, no offense, but I don't really want to compare myself to somebody that really doesn't have a schedule to begin with.
What do you think you fall short on?
I'm saying that to make you feel better about yourself.
Well, I don't want to feel better because making yourself feel better for doing nothing just gets you back into that same cycle.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, if you give yourself a reward for doing the bare minimum, it's kind of like...
Yeah, I woke up today, I'm going to go eat a bunch of steak.
I want to start like, I don't know, I want to start waking up, making my bed, doing my laundry, showering, you know, like having a fucking normal day. I'm sick of living like a YouTuber.
Yeah. I have, see, I feel like hobbies helped with that. Like I wake up and the first thing I do is like either go to the gym, hockey, or golf. Like I have, it depends on the day, and just go back and forth between those three. And it just like gets your day started and you feel good. And the rest of the day you kind of set your energy. This is good.
Morning
it's
workouts
good to have shit going on.
Different.
Yeah. I want to start doing that. Getting up, like stretching and shit.
Yeah, do what you need to
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, not ordering DoorDash. I'm making myself get rid of DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that.
Smart.
I got a meal prep service recently, and it is fucking amazing.
Which one is it?
It's a local place, so I don't really want to dox myself because they're like super fucking local.
I used to do Factor 75, I think is what it's called.
I've never heard of it, but
I don't know.
It's great because like
it was a weird pause.
Well, I was trying to like connect dots.
I think I've heard of Factor. I think my roommate did that for a while. Is it like little meals that you heat up in the microwave or whatever?
Yeah. Well, I think it's called Factor 75, but I think if like when you get the box, I think it's just called Factor meals. Yeah, they have like a lot of keto options. I used to get it when I was on keto. I also had, what was another one that was good? I don't remember, but there was another one that was like low calorie. They're usually like low calorie meals, or like 400 or 500 calories a meal.
The ones I've been getting are usually like 40 to 60 grams of protein, and then which I really need to up my protein because for how much I work out, I should be having at least a gram per pound of body weight, and I definitely fall short most days. So that's why I originally started doing it. But yeah, they're like 500-ish calories each, and then I have like a 600 calorie protein shake. Like in the morning, and it works out pretty much perfectly with where I want to be. And then it's like great because I just do it like 4 or 5 times a week, and then you leave the rest of your days to like either have a cheat day or cook a meal yourself if you like want to, or whatever you're feeling, right?
Yeah.
I make myself feel guilty, like if I'm just sitting around watching TV or something, or if I'm just like jerking off, I'm like, dude, I could be doing something so much better with my time, but here I am.
There's nothing wrong with watching TV, though. Don't get that toxic with yourself.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. But when you watch hours of TV, like sometimes I'll watch like
doing it
a
just
fucking 3-hour stream, and I'm like, I mean, I know that's not bad, but it's like, man, I could be doing something productive with this time.
You have to be delicate with that, because I fucking hate watching TVs, movies, stuff like that. To me, that feels like a waste of time because that's not the way I like to relax.
Yeah.
Like, to me, like, relaxing doesn't mean just sitting down. It just means having, like, you know, time for yourself and things that you like. So if you're sitting there watching TV and you're like, yeah, this is not how I want to spend, like, 3 hours of my day, I'd rather be doing something else that's relaxing, then go do that. But make sure you still have, like, plenty of time to do shit that you like. You should never just be full work mode, right? You should always have time for your hobbies and stuff that's just fun. That will never be a career.
I feel like some people just, they go, and I know some people are miserable like this, right? But like they work 9 to 5 every day.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Dolly Parton.
Yeah, working 9 to 5. But I feel like if you kind of give yourself, like, all right, I'm working from this time to this time, then the reward of like sitting down, you know, even if you order DoorDash, like, all right, I'm not going to do anything after I finish working. Like, I'm taking this time to relax.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I find it hard to turn my brain off.
I feel that. I feel that all the time. Like, like, did I get enough done today? Am I keeping up with shit? Because I find it hard to switch from like work mode to relax mode because I still think about work.
That's part of working from home. Yeah, that's part of working from home too, though, because I used to never experience that till I like took on YouTube as a full-time job. Because it's like you're like, especially because all of us, I mean, except for maybe McNasty, video games are a huge hobby of ours. So it's like you finish recording and then you sit down at your desk and it's like, okay, relax time, but you're still sitting in the same place that you just worked your 7 hours at. So it's like, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's a tedious thing, but I mean, we have the luxury of being able to make our own schedules, right? So at least we have that going for us.
True.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a tough balance to find between relaxation and working, especially because like we do have so much downtime as content creators, like just insane amounts of free time. So if we don't use that productively, then I could definitely see why it would feel like you're just being useless.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. I'm sick of filling my free time with just pointless activities, kind of.
Yeah.
Not necessarily saying I want to work more, but I don't know, do something.
No, but you want to have something
fulfilling.
that challenges you. Yeah, challenges you mentally, physically. Like that's why I took up like golf and hockey, and why I work out. It's just like having something like that. That just
you need to have something
you want to get
you
better.
need to have decompression time too.
Yeah.
You need to be able to do something to like, you know, kind of make your mind not think. I don't actually know what the
about YouTube.
Maybe I need to get into working out.
You should, man.
You should.
It's
great.
man.
You'll get addicted.
It is
to
literally the best thing ever. Yeah. I don't know. I fucking love it. It is extremely addictive, especially when you have like a goal in mind. Like
you should have goals. Yep.
Yeah, like whether it's like, for me, it's never really been a weight goal, but like if you are, I don't know, if you are into a sport, like if you took up a sport and you're just like, I want to get way better at this sport, how can I be effective at the gym to be better at like this thing? Like that's when I feel like it's the most fun, because you can actually see your gains, because even if you're losing weight and stuff, you really don't notice until you see a picture of yourself from like 6 months ago and you're like, oh fuck, that's crazy. So,
yeah, I guess that's true.
You might also develop a lot of more energy doing gigs and stuff. You won't be as like
100%.
sweaty and
I'm sure low cardio would not hurt the gigs.
No, definitely. You can feel it after a 30-minute set when you're fucking running around on stage,
that
jumping,
shit's
headbanging.
so much work.
Yeah.
That is not a low impact hobby for sure. Why don't you go take up golf with Ethan?
I went golfing not too long ago with him.
I know.
It was fun.
He was texting me.
I didn't do horrible. I mean, I was dog shit because I haven't golfed in like 5 years. But considering that I haven't golfed in that long, I didn't do horrible.
It is fun. I don't know what makes it fun. Probably just the fact that like I actually enjoy the game, and then if I'm not enjoying the game that day, I just sit in the cart and I drink alcohol and I hang out outside, and it's just like, wow, this is quite nice.
I will say it's way more fun with friends.
Fuck doing it by yourself.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever do it by myself. And I feel like that's part of my problem too, is a lot of the times I rely on other people to like have fun with things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta find stuff you can do by yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not easy though with
Maybe I'll
with
become
this
a
much downtime.
like golfer.
Please do. We can go. I'll come back to South Carolina once a month. We can go play some golf.
Hell yeah.
Should become a pro lacrosse player.
Lacrosse
Honestly,
is fucking insane.
That sounds really fun, but the work to actually get good at that sounds not worth it.
You'd also lose all of your teeth.
Yeah.
You could learn how to
People
sweep pick on your base.
Okay. Yeah. True.
I don't think I've ever is there any there's somebody that does that. There's got to be some random
I mean, if you can
band.
sweep,
You can do it.
you can sweep if you can sweep pick on a guitar, you
If
can
there are
sweep pick on a
strings,
bass.
you can sweep pick.
I absolutely cannot sweep pick on a bass.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty shit at it on guitar. But I don't even have a remote chance of doing it on bass. Yeah.
Remote.
I'm sorry, I saw a really funny image. I forgot what I was talking about. How long has it been? Have we been going an hour?
Yeah.
1 hour, 18
It's
minutes just to start the
probably about that
podcast.
time,
Oh,
my
we've been going
boy.
for a minute. Well, then Mr. Soup, you can do the outro if you'd like.
Okay. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Please download on Spotify.
You're talking like a seagull would talk if they could talk.
Be sure to like the video if you're listening on YouTube, comment, and subscribe for more.
What
Code
should they
Goons.
comment? They should comment something.
April Fools.
There you go.
Is it April? It is April. Okay, great.
Okay, goodbye.